Recap. Alchemy Emperor of the Divine Dao, Chapter 1151. Chapter round. The arena trembled under the force of a single palm strike. Wu Jie's palm shot forth as though the very heavens had split and a fallen star had collided with the earth. Peng! The shockwave threw Su Jing backward with the inevitability of fate itself. Once hailed as a king-tier prodigy among the younger generation, the prideful master who had trampled the mountain river tier elites of the previous era now found himself helpless before Wu Jie. The gulf in strength was undeniable. Wu Jie had already formed his fifth mountain river, and the qualitative domination it granted was absolute. Su Jing's mind raced. He had the potential to match or even surpass Wu Jie. Yes, but only once he, too, had awakened the fifth mountain river within him. Until that moment arrived, he could do nothing but bow to the inevitable. Xiao Sisi descended into the arena with graceful poise, her presence drawing a hush over the spectators. Ling Han's expression darkened slightly, irritation stirring. Why must everyone scramble for the opportunity to face Wu Jie first? Yet, inwardly, he relented. Let them all play their parts. When the time came, Wu Jie would face him. Wu Jie's gaze fell upon Xiao Sisi, and a flicker of astonishment passed through his eyes. In the vast immortal realm, beauty was abundant, yet the combination of talent, martial aptitude, and noble lineage was exceedingly rare. This young woman embodied all three, a constellation of allure and potential. Even if her cultivation was not the highest, her natural talent and formidable background made her presence captivating. Men could not help but be drawn to her. "Junior sister, please." Wu Jie's voice softened, the tender command of a senior brother enveloping the arena. He Tao, standing to the side, sneered with icy amusement. He knew Wu Jie's true nature all too well, yet doubted that Xiao Sisi, sharp and perceptive, could be swayed by mere words. Could a clan so astute truly raise a lovesick girl? Xiao Sisi's bow was delicate, a display of humility that radiated charm. The gesture, far from inviting scorn, elevated her in the eyes of those watching. Men's gazes lingered on her, captivated, while Gan Shiyun's teeth ground in private irritation. Recognizing a tactic he had seen her employ before, Wu Jie's expression softened further, his smile widening. "Junior sister, please." Xiao Sisi's hands trembled slightly, yet she drew forth her long spear, a weapon of 9 meters that exuded both elegance and deadly grace. Her beauty amplified the weapon's presence, casting a shadow of danger as alluring as it was terrifying. Even Wu Jie, seasoned and composed, felt a stirring in his chest, while others could scarcely tear their eyes away. "Go!" Xiao Sisi lunged forward, her spear igniting with lightning, each strike coiling like serpentine dragons of raw energy. The air itself seemed to shiver under the fury of her assault. Wu Jie's brow rose in mild surprise. "En?" The woman before him was no mere beauty. Her power demanded respect. Each bolt of lightning hissed from the spear, slithering and striking with deadly intent. "Quite interesting," he remarked with a measured smile. Were it not for his fifth mountain river, he might have been truly challenged. But now, the distance between them was as vast as mountains and rivers. Those who had not achieved the fifth mountain river could scarcely comprehend the force it granted. With a deliberate motion, Wu Jie extended his right hand. Weng, a hand of deep navy origin power, manifested, seizing the spear with an overwhelming aura. The pressure rolled out like a tide, crushing Xiao Sisi's power beneath it. The arena shook with the force, a silent testament to the chasm between mortal and king-tier cultivation. Boom! The giant hand collided with the spear, twisting its course as though it might shatter under the colossal power. Xiao Sisi's soft cry echoed, and her lightning surged, a sudden crescendo of fury. Yet Wu Jie's voice carried calm authority. "Junior sister, your talents are exceptional, yet without the fifth mountain river, you remain a mortal before me." The hand pressed further, forcing Xiao Sisi to react. Her spear fragmented, not into ruin, but into a shield of interlinked chains, a testament to her ingenuity. With a swift flick, the shield reformed into the spear, poised once more to strike. "Ha ha!" Wu Jie's laugh resounded across the arena, confident, unshaken. The hand descended again, each strike pushing Xiao Sisi to the brink, yet she could not yet overcome the overwhelming might. In a matter of moments, she was forced into concession. One after another, Duan, Luo Jingren, Xiao Wuk, and others stepped into the arena. Each fell to Wu Jie's prowess, their attempts brushing against the might of a true king-tier cultivator. Murmurs of awe rippled through the crowd. As expected of senior brother-disciple Wu, his strength is unparalleled. So this is the power of one who has formed the 5th mountain river. It seems the rumors were true. No wonder he ascended to King Tier. With 5 mountain rivers, he is practically Sun Moon Tier. Yet, amid the praise, Su Jing's voice remained calm. If this is a question of 10 moves, there is one who could match him. Xiao Sisi's eyes glimmered. Indeed, Duan nodded. If that person arrived, perhaps he could compel Wu Jie to expend over 100 moves. A hush of disbelief fell. Who among the younger generation could inspire such respect from multiple prodigies? Wu Jie's smile was tinged with derision. "And who is this formidable challenger?" he inquired. A flicker of disdain passed through his gaze. Without the 5th mountain river, no one could truly challenge him. "Ling Han," came the unanimous reply from Xiao Sisi, Duan, and Su Jing. The crowd exchanged astonished glances. Even 1,000 moves might not suffice. Xiao Wuk added, his voice betraying unexpected admiration. Irritation flickered in Wu Jie's eyes. 1,000 moves? Preposterous. Yet the Rain Emperor and Ding Ping exchanged subtle smiles of pride, acknowledging the whispered legend that had entered their midst. Wu Jie's curiosity sharpened. Who is this Ling Han that commands such reverence? Why has he not yet appeared within the sect? Xiao Sisi's head shook slowly. He accompanied us when the great galactic tomb opened, agreeing to reunite with us in the majestic heaven sect. But since our last meeting, he has shown no sign. It is most peculiar. A burst of laughter erupted from several onlookers, a prodigy who had never entered the sect. How amusing! Could such a one truly be worthy of the title? And thus, the arena simmered with tension, the echo of Wu Jie's dominance lingering, while the name of Ling Han hung like a storm on the horizon, promising trials yet to come. A ripple of astonishment ran through the gathered disciples. Hu Feiyun's voice cut across the tense air like a sharp blade. "What are you laughing at? Ling Han is the most formidable, truly the strongest among us." The words carried an authority that startled all present. Seeds of the majestic heaven sect prided themselves on their individual prowess, each accustomed to admiration and envy. Yet here, before anyone had even glimpsed Ling Han, admiration had blossomed like spring flowers in the hearts of several seeds. Curiosity ignited. Who was this man whose presence alone could command such respect and fascination? Among them, Wu Jie's heart darkened with jealousy. Hu Feiyun and Xiao Sisi, both rare beauties among the seeds, displayed a fondness for Ling Han that made his blood boil. Hu Feiyun, especially, seemed ready to tear apart anyone who dared speak ill of him. And yet this mysterious Ling Han was not even admitted to the majestic heavens sect. The indignity was unbearable. As a king-tier cultivator, Wu Jie had long been the focus of countless female disciples' attention. But now, all admiration flowed toward a stranger, leaving his pride stung and restless. A young man clad in green stepped forward, his tone icy. Then if he is as mighty as the senior disciples claim, why has he not been recruited by the sect? It was Fu Liangye, still bearing bandages from the sword-light Ling Han had struck him with days prior. The wound, laced with residual martial intent, refused to heal. Ling Han's casual strike had left an imprint that defied ordinary recovery. "Trash," Fu Liangye scoffed, his words sharp with disdain. Nothing but empty boasting. Ding Ping's eyes flared. With a leap, he pointed at Fu Liangye, voice ringing with righteous fury. "Apologize now." Fu Liangye's gaze hardened. Though defeated by Lan Luan before, Ding Ping's aura radiated power beyond expectation. A misstep could spell humiliation. "Because Ling Han is my master," Ding Ping declared with solemn conviction. His loyalty was unyielding. Ling Han's word was law to him. He would confront even a saint on his master's behalf. Shock reverberated through the crowd. To cultivate a disciple of such caliber, Ling Han's presence grew in legend even without stepping forward. Ding Ping's fury surged, divine light flickering across his form, pushing his battle prowess beyond his usual limits. "Humph," Fu Liangye sniffed, pride warring with caution. "I am in the medium extreme. I have no time to bully you." He knew his injured arm would hinder his true strength. A loss to a lower-tiered opponent would disgrace him irreparably. Yet Ding Ping was undeterred, ready to press on, until the Rain Emperor emerged, a hand pressing on his shoulder, halting him. Obedience tempered his wrath. The Rain Emperor's presence, deep and commanding, eclipsed even Ding Ping's fury. I, too, am in the medium extreme. If I battle you, it shall not be called bullying. Fu Liangye's mind reeled. Words spoken in disdain had summoned an avalanche of opposition. Ding Ping, the Rain Emperor, even one such figure was enough to shake him, but now both demanded reckoning. The Rain Emperor's voice, deep and unwavering, revealed the bond. Ling Han is my fourth brother. The revelation stunned the assembly anew. Seeds could nurture seeds. Brothers could rise together. The aura of overwhelming talent pulsed like a tempest. "Come fight me!" The Rain Emperor's command rang, carrying the weight of authority and the promise of devastating skill. Fu Liangye's composure cracked. Even with his confidence, the thought of facing the Rain Emperor while still injured was intolerable. Hastily, he bowed and apologized. Yielding in public, the humiliation stung, but survival and prudence prevailed. The Rain Emperor, acknowledging the concession, returned to his position, his domineering presence lingering like a mountain casting shadow over all. Wu Jie's pride wilted. He had intended to command the room, to dominate the gaze of all present. But Ling Han, unseen, had stolen the spotlight. The world seemed to pivot toward this unseen figure, leaving Wu Jie's ambitions diminished. A young man dressed in white stepped forth, radiant and confident. "Senior Brother Wu, you have shown your might sufficiently. Allow me the stage," he said with a courteous yet sharp smile. It was Jiang Long, a disciple whose history rivaled Wu Jie's. A century ago, their abilities were equal, but fortune had favored Wu Jie in forming his fifth mountain river, that leaving Jiang Long slightly behind. Yet his potential remained formidable. Wu Jie's eyes flickered with caution. Talent alone demanded respect. He knew Jiang Long's presence on the battlefield could not be dismissed lightly. With a measured nod, he stepped back. "Then, Junior Brother Jiang, the stage is yours." Jiang Long's gaze swept across the assembly. Gentle in appearance, yet his eyes carried the chill of a serpent poised to strike, chilling the hearts of those who met his stare. Finally, his gaze settled on Ling Han. A quiet challenge issued. "Junior Brother Disciple, how about a spar?" Gasps of disbelief rippled through the crowd. Jiang Long, a disciple shaped over 9 centuries, seeking to spar with Ling Han, unrecruited, untested, unknown. The balance of power, the tension of potential, hung thick in the air. Gan Shiyun's smirk betrayed her intent. A high-grade, godly metal had been sacrificed to place Jiang Long against Ling Han, seeking to humiliate the latter publicly. Yet the stage had been set, the players ready, and the story of power, loyalty, and unrivaled potential was about to unfold in the heat of martial display.